Surah 56, Al-Waqi'a. By the one who is denoted by the name Allah, who created my being with his names in accord with the meaning of the letter B, the Rahman, the Rahim. When that truth of the second life after death occurs, there will be none to deny its reality. It brings down some and raises some up. When the earth, the body is shaken with intensity, and the mountains, the organs in the body, are crumbled and become dust dispersing, and you become divided into three kinds: the people of the right, the fortunate, happy ones who have attained the truth, and what people of the right? The people of the left, the unfortunate, unhappy ones who have lived their lives cocooned from the truth. And what people of the left? And the forerunners are the forerunners of certainty. They are the ones who have attained the state of divine closeness within paradises of bliss, most of them of the former people, and the minority of them of the latter people, on thrones embroidered with jewels. The verses in regards to paradise, as of this verse, should be read in light of the statement, the example, metaphoric representation of paradise, mentioned in various verses, like Surah 13, ayat 35, and Surah 47, ayat 15. All expressions are symbolic and should not be taken literally. Well, taken literally, we still have this beyond the imagination reference. Seated, facing one another, with eternally youthful servants around them, with vessels filled from the source, pitchers and cups, neither headache nor intoxication caused by them, whatever fruit they prefer, whichever meat of fowl they desire, and the Haris, partner bodies with superior and clear vision, unrestricted by the limitations of the biological body, enabling the consciousness man to the conscious person to experience his essential qualities. Remember, we're referring to everybody, not just the males, so human might make more sense to people. Experiences essential qualities. The state of living with multiple forms, bodies, under the administration of a single consciousness, like hidden pearls, raised in the mother of pearl, formations of the names of Allah, bodies and the manifestations of their qualities through the human consciousness. This is the reward result of their deeds. They will neither hear any empty discourse therein, nor any concept of sin, only saying Salam, Salam, meaning may the experience of the quality denoted by this name be continual. Peace and wholeness. And the people of the right, the believers, and what people of the right? Among the lote trees with their fruits, and banana trees layered with fruit, in extended eternal shade, and flowing waterfalls, among many varieties of fruit, fruits that neither run out nor are forbidden. They are upon lounges raised high. Indeed, we designed them, the partners of consciousness, bodies, with a new design, and formed them of a kind never used before, in love with their partners, bodies that have never been seen or used before, who enable the peak experience of the qualities of the human consciousness, as opposed to the animalistic body that made man descend to the world as enemies, directing him towards materialistic gangs, and who are equal in age, came into existence with consciousness. These are, for the people of the right, the fortunate ones, a group of them. The people of the right are from the former people, and some from the latter people, and the people of the left, the unfortunate ones who deny the reality and live in their cocoon worlds. And what people of the left? In Samum, poisonous fire, radiation, and Hamim, scalding water, unrealistic, baseless data and conditionings, and a shade of black smoke, unable to see and experience the forces in their essence, that shade that is neither cool nor generous in what it brings. Indeed, before this, they were rampaging in an abundance of worldly, lustful pleasures, They used to persist in committing that great offense, denying their essential reality and its experience. They used to say, will we really continue to live, be resurrected with another body once we have died and become dust and bones? Even our forefathers say, indeed, the former and the latter. They will surely be gathered for the appointment of a known time, after which, oh, those astray deniers of the reality, indeed, you will be eating from the trees of Zakkum, the fruits, products of thinking. You are only the body, filling your bellies with it, and drinking scalding water on top of it, and you will drink it like the drinking of thirsty camels that are unable to quench their thirsts due to their afflictions. Thus shall be their state, what manifests through them on the day of the religion. Also translated as judgment. The system, the time when the reality of the Sunnatullah, tradition of God, is realized. We created you, so will you not escape? Have you seen the sperm you emit? Is it you who creates it, or are we the creators? We determined death among you, and you cannot overpass us. We determined death so that we may bring new bodies of your like, and that we reconstruct you anew in a form which you do not know. Indeed, you have already known the first creation, so should you not contemplate? Did you see what you sowed? Is it you who makes it grow, or us? Had we willed, we could have made it a dry, weak plant, and you would be left in wonder. Indeed, we are in loss. No, we are the deprived. And have you seen the water that you drink? Is it you who discloses that from the white clouds, or are we the disclosers? Had we willed, we could have made it bitter water. Should you not be grateful? And have you seen the fire that you ignite from the tree? Did you make that tree, or are we the makers? We made it a reminder and a provision for the ignorant wayfarer, so glorify Tasbih, your Rabb, whose name is Azim, the magnificent. Flame? Yeah. I swear by the universe full of stars, where the names become manifest, if only you knew how great an oath this is. Indeed, that universe is a noble Quran for those who can read it, contained within the knowledge that cannot be seen, the universal data in the form of an endless ocean of waves, and the data within the brain based on the holographic principle. None but the purified from the dirt of shirk, misassociation, duality, animalistic nature, can touch it, i.e. become enlightened with the knowledge of the absolute reality. A disclosure, detailed explanation from the Rabb of the worlds. Now you take this lightly and make little of it. But was your denial the means of your livelihood? And when the soul reaches the throat at the time of death, you will be left helpless. We are closer to it than you are, but you do not see. If you are not to be recompensed for your deeds, and if you are truthful, then turn death away, if you think there is no Sunnatullah. Everyone shall taste death, but if he is of those who have attained divine closeness, for him there will be a life with the Rahman qualities, the observation of the reflections of the names, and a paradise of bliss. If he is of the people of the right, it will be said, Salam, peace to you, by the people of the right. But if he is of the deniers of the reality, who are astray in faith, then scalding water will be spilt over him. He will be subject to burning conditions. Indeed, this is the very reality that will be personally experienced. So glorify Tasbih, your Rabb, whose name is Aslim. So right away, we notice that this talk of the afterlife has nothing to do with reincarnation. And I know most of the references of the afterlife don't refute that, or don't seem to close that off as a possibility, but Surah 57 and 23 definitely make that clear. And So there are some words that should, they should always translate the Arabic terms. When you have saqum, the stifling, it's choking. It kind of prevents you from swallowing. Tree. When we have the virgins or noble spouses, the loving of equal age. I'm trying to find the word hour here, but that's a that's a being of clarity, that from the outside you know what they are inside.